Hi everyone, it's Zaida from Becoming I Am. I'm here with December's reading. I didn't realize I didn't do them. And we're going to start with Scorpio. And like always, I have some oracle decks that I'm going to be talking about some astrology things before we do the regular tarot. So starting off is December 4th. December 4th is the full moon in the sign of Gemini. I would pay really close attention to my dreams during this time. It's like open communication. So any kind of ritual that has to do with connecting to spirit, talking to spirit, getting guidance and direction, that would be great for this time. And don't be surprised if you get a little more talkative and your circle of people that you're talking to is getting bigger. Okay, so let's see what universe wants to tell you for that. Okay. It's self-ceremony. I like self-ceremony. Oh my God, I totally got pinched. It's like I got pinched on my foot. Um, Self-ceremony, it says, create the vision you desire, take action in a plan, and that leads to fulfillment. So one of the things that I like about, anyways, one of the things I do like about the energy of Gemini is that it is about communication. It is about creating new connections. And so just keep that in mind because it can be something where you're talking to new people and you're connecting in new people because you're starting to actualize like a version of yourself. December for you and this full moon energy in Gemini for you is an activation of this new cycle and this new person that you want to become, which is awesome. If you guys have been following the astrology of November, this is literally what November was closing out to be. This self-discovery of who you are and what you really want to present yourself to be in the world, and then like going out there and showing the world who you really are. So sorry, I just had to move that out of my forehead. So that is coming to light for December 4th, December 15th. This one's good because Neptune is going to go direct in the sign of Pisces. So November ended with Saturn going direct in Pisces, and now December and the 15th, so midway through, we're going to have Neptune going direct in Pisces. This is like no longer we're focusing on the cognitive distortions, like the messed up things that we were agreeing to and how it was distorting our lives. And now we're moving into this dreaming like energy where you're like, I can do this. I can move into this new direction. I can see like an image for my future. It's great because it creates like this like daydream energy that you're giving me the opportunity to move forward, but at the same time it can be a little extra, so keep that in mind. Don't go delulu about it. So let's see what's going to be opening up with that. Okay, so we have the energy of Stone Circle. It's number 39, and it says, in ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply it reflects thy worship into yourself. This is the second card talking about loving yourself. So, Scorpio, I feel like what this energy is going to be about is kind of piggy banking from the full moon, where you're daring to dream about the future that you know you deserve. And this is great because this is December and we're close to January, and next year is all about that new beginning. It's the energy of the magician starting out a new cycle that's going to last us for 9 years. So having an idea and allowing yourself to dream, daring yourself to dream into this new future is actually a really good thing. So two things saying that you're going to have like a very good December, Scorpio, where you're going to allow yourself to dream something big for your future. The third thing that comes out is in December 20th, which is now coming to the end of the month. And this is the new moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And this is like an awakening of that inner explorer. I feel like this energy feels really positive, Scorpio. And what we have here is, look at that, the dark of the moon, which is the new moon. And it's number 13. And 13 is in regular tarot, the death card, which is talking about a transformation. And it says, in the dark of my heart lives new breath. I told you, like a new beginning. I feel like you're going to be planning the entire year, like month of December, like November felt really heavy for Scorpios because there was a lot of Scorpio funny shit going on. But December feels like a dare to dream energy. I'm actually going to name it that. Let me write it down so that I don't forget. And then whoever has to see this actually clicks at it because they know. It's a December feels like a dare to dream. So really strong. That energy is just flowing for me for December for you guys. So I'm looking forward to it. And it says, waiting for you to release its ghost. So it's kind of like not only are you daring to breathe, to dream of something new. I gotta remember to change the mirror thing on this. You're not only daring to dream something new, but you're actually allowing that dream to leave your breath. So I feel like that day, that new moon, a really good ritual to do is to do either a vision board, speaking something into existence, a new contract with the universe, something where you're manifesting this new reality for yourself. Keep in mind though, and this is really important to say, when you're wishing something, it means that where you are right now, you're not that person. So once you release that spell from your mouth, you're agreeing to a 9-year cycle of transformation in your life where you're going through tower moments and destruction of old selves and reestablishing new creations of yourself so that you can move forward. This isn't just like this is what I'm going to wish and it's going to come to me. You're evolving and changing into that person that has that already because that's what the vision came to your mind for. Okay. I feel like my ears are itching all of a sudden. So definitely means that you're going to have your ears open to the things that you're going to have to change within yourself to move forward. The last thing I want to look into is December 21st, which starts Capricorn season. So the sun moves into the sign of Capricorn. What is so big about this Capricorn season is that Capricorn season is all about contracts and agreements. It's what you're doing and the contracts that you're making for yourself for the future, right? And this one comes along with 4 square energies. So it feels like a box, like square, 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 square. And the first square is this energy of the dream that you have, the one that you've been establishing. And now the other parts of the square based on astrology, you guys can look into that. And also I'm going to probably be mentioning this later when I do my astrology. Every single one of the squares represents a person, a place, and a thought form that is actually blocking you from that dream. And so it's kind of like if you were thinking about your manifestation and it's a 9-year cycle and we're starting this upcoming year, but we're establishing the blueprint for it in December. You're first going to be confronting, and now this is just, I'm giving you an example. It's different for you, all of you guys. It's not linear. Okay. It's talking about if it's 9 months, 3 months of you dealing with the people that are blocking you, 3 months of you dealing with the location that is blocking you. And this can be educational, this can be where you're living, or this can be like a job or the people that you're connected to, like the groups you're connected to. And then last 3 is dealing with your internal demons, let's say, and your internal structures that are limiting that person from coming into existence. So keep that in mind. I want to first look into this is the archetype oracle. So this is talking about old you, new you. And I want to pull old you, new you on this. Okay. So old you, you're confronting. Shut up. We have 2 of them. That and addiction. So the old you that you're going to be confronting is a belief system that has you stuck because you're addicted to it. Now this can be victim mentality. This can be this person has power over me. This can be money is the root of all evil. Make it resonate into your life because we all have like religious belief system, like a spiritual belief system that limits us. Like So that's the old you that you're going to be confronting. And the new you that you want to call in, we also got 2. And look at that. We have rescuer, vampire. I think that you're also, the new you that you're going to be calling in is a version of you that is no longer connected to spiritual, mental, emotional vampires. You're going to rescue yourself from that energy. So I feel like your addictions to this belief system, like I am a healer, I am a rescuer, I am a survivor, blah blah blah, fill in the blank. That belief system is actually calling spiritual vampires towards you, people that feed off of that belief system, and then you having to rescue yourself from that mentalism so that you stop attracting these spiritual vampires. That's what it looks like your progression is going to be moving towards in the future. And that's what's starting to open the door, this new contract that you're opening the door to. That's making my nose itch again, so I'm definitely on the nose in this. And then look at, we get the enchanted gift. See, this is the box I told you that I'm feeling with this energy. And it's like popping out of the box, surprising yourself with some kind of ability that you had that you didn't know that you had because of the fact that you're popping out of this reality. I honestly, I'm catering this for December, but there is a good possibility this is just like the first drop of a big well of drops that you're going to do to fill up a tank that you're trying to fill up for yourself. So I think this is like the commencement, the seed that you're going to be planting. It's going to start in December, and I am affirmation, like this is the person that I know I am, and then the evolutionary process that you're going to be going through for these next 9 years to unboxing yourself and releasing yourself from something. And it all comes, and she's a ballerina, and so for me, ballerinas, they require a lot of discipline, a lot of breaking in, because I don't know if you've ever seen those pictures of the feet of a ballerina, but they're very broken to get to the point where they're strong enough to be able to do what it is that they need to do. So it's talking about discipline, it's talking about breaking you in, and it's talking about structure. So that being said, they told me no, they want the animal ones. I'm going to look into what the tarot wants to tell you for December. I hope you enjoyed the message. If you did enjoy the message, don't forget to click on the like. It's an energetic exchange, right? So I'm filling your soul with something, and you are filling the energy of this channel by clicking on that like. Also know that I do have a business, and if you go to the description part below, you will be able to see the links to my website, which is the only way that you can book a session with me. And I have sessions on rituals in the shop. I also have live or online services. And so you can find all of that on my website. And if you actually sign up for the website, which is free, you will get a weekly newsletter about the astrology of the week, so you can get yourself ready. All right, let's see. Wow. The first thing I have is the Son of Cups. The second thing is the Ace of Cups. And the third thing is the Two of Swords. I strongly feel, because the Son of Cups is like the Knight of Cups, and I strongly feel that this has to do with that vampire energy. It feels like December is you realizing how people use false love or false pain to manipulate you, and they're kind of using your emotions against you, and you blocking that. December feels like you're no longer allowing people to, I want to say, emotionally I'm hearing in Spanish chantajear, and chantajear in English is let me look it up because now I can't remember the word in English. I must be talking to a spirit guide that's in Spanish. Okay, I looked it up. It's blackmail. So somebody emotionally blackmailing you into falling into the line that they want. And then we have the Daughter of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm liking this because the Daughter of Wands is talking about you going through the cycles that you have like lived through with these people like this. It can be like the same person, or it can be people with the same energy, and deciding to take action in something new, with because the Ace of Pentacles is talking about like a new seed of thought, a new action plan that you have. And then it goes through the Mother of Wands and the 10. That's interesting because there's 9, but it says 10. Nine of Pentacles, but it's 10 of Pentacles. So I'm assuming like how your independence creates like a new beginning for you. Then the Mother of Wands is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can be a little aggressive. Queen of Wands can be a little direct. Queen of Wands can be a little stern. But I feel like in this case, it's like a survival thing because you have been catering to a lot of people that have been emotionally blackmailing you. And so it's kind of like, in a very stern and direct way, kind of establishing your feeling of independence in a network that you're in, right? So you're still in this group, but you're independent of it, because still, even though it's the 10 and it's the 10 of Pentacles, there's only 9 pentacles here. Oh, there's one in the center. I just realized look at that. I just realized it. It's like 10, it's 9 stars, but in the center of this one star, there is a star. So it's kind of like in the balance of the whole, you're still balancing your center. That makes sense now. Because though you're part of this big group, you're still the individual within this group, and then knowing the boundary between the two. So if you're dealing with a narcissist, or a person that's a spiritual vampire, or a person that's extremely needy, and that's normal to be around a lot of people that are extremely vulnerable and needy, and you need to hold space for them. But still, holding space doesn't mean I answer every single text message you send me. I do everything for you because you need me. It's still, I understand you might need me, but you need to be over there and I need to be over here, and we need to continue this narrative where there's a wall between us, because it's unhealthy whenever you get close to me. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Father of Wands. So that's the depiction of the masculine energy, because there is this energy where they want what they want, and you have to tell them, I understand you want what you want, but you have to stay over there and I need to stay over here. This is interesting because I think that's the first step to your change that you're going through, Scorpio. The first step is creating a healthy boundary between you and the people that want to do you harm. Or I don't want to say these people necessarily want to do you harm. I feel like it's more they are so freaking needy, and they see you as having like a lot, and they feel like, I don't understand, if you have this much, why you don't want to share. And it's like, because you shouldn't be feeding off of what I have. You should make this a lot for you, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's something that you're being called to do, because there is this, like the beginning of the reading was all about self-love, self-ceremony, coming to a picture of your future for yourself. And speaking that into existence. But then that also means sometimes when we're thinking of the self, it's not selfish to think of the self, but it's also gonna potentially create rifts with other people because other people are used to you giving 100,000,000% to them. I hope that makes sense for you. But it does feel like a very transformative month. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much this is going to positively affect you. So yeah, shoot a little message in the bottom. I like to hear from you guys. I try to answer every single one of them. All right. Have a great one.